So, I guess I'm a type of social media influencer. That having been said, um, a fellow media influencer, um, Brianna Johnson, was killed in a drive-by shooting yesterday. Um, so apparently there are people out there who are just stupid enough to try to kill people for no reason except they don't like them. Big surprise. T-shirt of the day is actually a T-shirt that you probably all have seen before. So, and that's my "If I Offend You" T-shirt. So, so if I offend you, cry me a river. But the girl who sang with uh, L LMFAO for Party Rock Anthem was on the video and such. Her name was Lauren Bennett. Uh, she has died in England, apparently from severe reaction to prescription medication. Uh, Everybody's on Trump's case because he talked about Trump during the 4th of July uh, 250 celebration. What was he supposed to talk about? Biden? I mean, let's face it, if he'd talked about Biden, they'd complained about that, right? That's all they do. Not a complaint. Uh, if you are following me, please do so. I enjoy that. I would like you to follow me on my other. There we go. Boom. All of these wonderful things. Oop, there we are. Here. Follow me on all of my TikTok, X, Facebook, YouTube, and my music on Suno. I would appreciate if you want to be on my show with me. I would appreciate that too. I would appreciate anybody. Um, News is news, and everybody who is out there has their own, for lack of a better phrase, opinion on uh, different points. They're still complaining that Trump won't sign the housing bill that they passed, but they still won't pass the Save Act. And to put it mildly, dear Mitch McConnell is kind of sort of out of commission at the moment. So if he is truly out of commission, then somebody needs to be put into his position so that his constituents can have their vote. hopefully, whoever it is, listens to the constituents. Because, this is the SAVE Act is something I don't mince words on. Every one of you who votes against the SAVE Act, you're a crooked politician. Plain and simple. The SAVE Act ensures our elections become honest. They prevent cheating. The SAVE Act helps our country, and if you are voting against it, you're not American. You should just pack your clothes and move, go elsewhere, go live in Iran or something. I don't care. But get out of our country because you don't deserve to be representing your constituents. You're an idiot. Um, Plain and simple. Just it just irks me to no end. How many of you like playing with yo-yos when you were a kid? Do you like that feeling of up and down, up and down, up and down? I suggest you buy Bitcoin. It's going up and down, up and down, down again. USA is out of the World Cup. Yeah, they uh, they lost 1-4 against Belgium. So now Belgium moves on to face Spain. And whoever wins against that will go on to face France or Morocco's winner in the semifinals. England is going to go up against Norway. And since we can't go USA, we should be probably voting for France, who loves America, or England, who Americans love. We do. We love England. But then again, I also love Australia, uh, Ireland. I'm a loving kind of guy. So, I've got nothing against Spain for that matter. Boy, won't that be interesting? Spain against France. Who do I vote for? Who do I cheer on? Anyway, Norway against England on the 11th, Spain against Belgium on the 10th, and France against Morocco on the 9th. Argentina will go up against whoever wins against the Switzerland Colombia uh, game that starts here soon. So that's your dose of World Cup that I said I wasn't interested in, and I'm not. I'm not really into the World Cup, but I figure if you guys are, I might as well keep you updated, keep you informed. Be decent of me to, let y'all know what's going on. I want you, any of you, right there. Want you in there. I have offered and offered and offered, and I'm begging. I'm begging now for somebody who wants to talk with me on this wonderful media output here. Uh, let's see. Just when you thought Newsom couldn't get any stupider, Newsom signs law imposing 100% California tax on certain payments from Trump backed funds. Whatever. Whatever. Oh. In the mirror, an engaged couple bungee jump off a bridge. They fall 330 feet to the death below. They were an Italian couple. Their bungee jump would be an utterly catastrophic and fatal tragedy. May 1st, the pair made their way. Oh, this is kind of old news then. So, but yes, bungee cord snapped. Hmm. Remind me never to go bungee cord jumping. I couldn't. Anyway, my body wouldn't handle it. Joe Murphy, British rock musician, dies at age 46. See, this is the ongoing thing for me. I keep announcing these people who died really early in their lives, and I can say really early because now I'm old. Um, Not really. I don't. What is old? What is old? Somebody tell me. Comment. Somebody talk to me. Somebody let me know you're out there. Um, but you know, tell me what is old. Is 60 old? Because I'm there. If 60's not old, then what is old? Perhaps 70's old. Perhaps 80's old. I don't know. What's old? Somebody comment, subscribe, follow, check, whatever. Uh, Join me full time. Boom. I'd appreciate. But somebody tell me what is old. uh, just not finding much in the line of wonderful news. I could go into other information, but I smoked a beef roast yesterday all day long. Boy, was it good. Boy, was it good. I worked all day on it. It was amazing. Uh, my wife makes this amazing macaroni salad. So we had that with it. Uh, and then just to prove that I'm not one to waste food, I cleaned out the freezer of all of our uh, French fries and tater tots and everything, leftovers. Warmed them up, and we had we had those with it. But it was delicious. It's amazing. Oh, see, I don't have to talk about politics. We can talk about food. I love food. I am not allowed to enjoy as much food as I once could. I am not allowed to eat as much sugars as I once could. But I love food and I love talking about food. Uh, how many of you have seen how many of you seen the recent post that was put out there by a bunch of I don't want to use the L word, but libs Um, Mark Ruffalo posted it on his X, I think, one of his social medias. Um, see if I can. Yeah, right here. Mark Ruffalo, Sarah Jessica Parker, blah blah blah. They decided to give a warning against Donald Trump, and one of the okay, just gonna see if I can bring this up because it's funny. I mean, to me, it's funny. Um, oh, yeah, of course, it's not gonna let me find that. But it was to me, it was hilarious. Because they go through a bunch of comments quoting from a book uh, called On Tyranny 20 Lessons from the 20th Century by Timothy Snyder. He wrote it in 2017, and they go through these different folks, different rules of being of protecting yourself from tyranny. And one of them, one of the rules, and this is why I find it amusing. I wish I could find the video because it's funny. Is that they say, live a private life. These are actors and actresses telling you to live a private life. I mean, what? What? I don't get it. Um, where do they? I mean, seriously, where do these actors and actresses get off telling us how to live our lives anyway? I mean, who do they really think they are? And how many of us really care? Because I'll be honest, I don't. I'm not a big uh I'm not a big fan of most. I used to be when I was younger. I was a big fan of like Prince. I was a big fan of there's a lot of actors and actresses out there that actually Bruce Willis that actually deserved uh my respect and acted human. Oh goodness. Um but they don't anymore. Now and I'm not saying that they shouldn't have their opinions. They can have their opinions. In fact, I strongly encourage them to have their opinions, their own opinions. but don't tell other people how to have their opinions. Don't tell me how evil I am because I voted for Trump. I don't care that you think I'm evil. You can simply say, you voted for Trump, but I voted for Biden. I voted for Kamala. Whatever. I didn't vote for this guy. I voted for, who cares? Don't even bother with it. Don't even tell me about it. Um, because I don't need any celebrity telling me how to live my life, telling me who to be, um, telling me what to believe. You know, we don't need celebrities, they need us. You know that, right? They need us. We don't need them. Think about it. How many of you out there have failed to be able to breathe or be able to talk or whatever, be able to pay your bills because nobody liked you? Now, if nobody likes a celebrity, they don't make any money. They don't make any money, they can't pay their bills. So yeah, we they need us. We don't need them. Uh Personally, I'm appalled by most celebrities and their take um, on the new establishment. When Biden was in office, I complained, yep, and I didn't, hold back, but I didn't tell anybody else they should or should not be this way, be that way. But this video that he has out there, um, Ted Danson's in it. Um, Gosh, can't think of her name, but there's a lot of what I would consider good uh, actors and actresses in it. Mark's not one of them. No offense to Mark, but he's not that great of an actor. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't. Maybe somebody else can comment and tell me I'm wrong. But anything I've ever seen him in, I'm not impressed. Um, I'm not. He's never impressed me. He's never impressed me with his acting. I've never seen a range on his acting skills. Um, Sarah Jessica Parker was on that video. Uh, I like her. She's got a range to her acting and actress. Her acting abilities. But here it is. Oh, goody goody. Let's just see if I can get this going here. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Now let's see if I can get the sound. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the sound. Whoa, back up.
Years ago, about 250 years ago, a revolutionary idea was born. Not that freedom was guaranteed, but that democracy would take care of itself. That ordinary people would govern themselves. And every generation since has faced the same question. What will you do? And how will you keep it
Today, the Republic is 250 years old. Strange though it is for me, this book has been along with the Republic for the last 10 years. I wrote it in November of 2016. As I look ahead to this coming November, I see a turning point for our Republic, a time when things could turn very well, or they could turn very ill indeed. The point of this book and its 20 lessons is to give us a chance, to draw the best of what we have from our history so that we have the best chance for our future.
All right, let's talk about the rules. Tim Snyder's rules.
Lesson 1.
Do not obey in advance.
Do not obey in advance.
Do not obey in advance.
Do not
They made us
obey
take
in
a
advance.
jab.
Defend institutions.
Defend institutions.
Beware of one-party state.
Beware of the one-party state.
Take responsibility for the face of the world.
Remember professional ethics.
Remember professional ethics.
Be wary of paramilitaries.
Be wary of paramilitaries.
Be reflective if you must be armed.
Be reflective if you must be armed.
Stand out.
Stand up.
Be kind to our language.
Believe in truth.
Believe in truth. Investigate.
But they don't
Investigate.
Make eye contact and small talk.
they can't even
Practice corporeal politics.
Practice corporeal politics.
Establish a private life.
Contribute to good
Establish
cause.
private life.
Contribute to
Right.
good causes.
Learn from peers in other countries.
Learn from peers in other countries.
Listen for dangerous words.
Listen for the dangerous words.
Be calm when the unthinkable arrives. Be calm when the unthinkable arrives.
Be a
Oh,
patriot.
I'm done.
Be a patriot.
I'm done.
Be a patriot.
Especially since they wouldn't know what a patriot was if it stabbed them in the face. They're idiots. Did you hear some of that stuff? I mean, that beware the one-party state, but they're trying to make America a one-party state by having everybody agree with them. I mean, how ridiculous are these people? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, but love to all. Like, follow, subscribe. Talk to me, people. If you want to be on the show, talk to me. Really would love for my audience to see some of my audience, because I know some of you out there have things you want and need to get off your chest. So what better way than on my show instead of having to, keep it to yourself. So in the meantime, be good to each other, love one another,